What was once devastation and destruction now shows signs of rebuilding and recovery in Phoenix and Talent. Apartment complexes, businesses, community centers have been rebuilt, and some families have found their way back to their communities. But September 8th, 2020 still sits heavy on the hearts of many in Southern Oregon.
We were smart enough to take our 2 vehicles and our trailer and went into our daughter-in-law's and spent the night thinking we're going to come home tomorrow. And tomorrow came and Talent was gone.
Talent residents Denise and Paul Wright lost 35 years worth of memories in the Almeda Fire. After bouncing around from a trailer to an apartment complex, her family has finally found a place to call home in Medford. The two getting the keys in January.
The 2 years is here, and it seems like it was a million years ago. We go back to Talent, of course, to visit our neighbors and our friends, and it is sad, but we're happy here where we are now.
Talent Mayor Darby Ayers Flood says some of Talent's greatest progress in recovery has happened in this past year. Now, half of the single-family homes have been rebuilt or are in the process of rebuilding. But a lot of work remains.
There's still 400 people living in hotel rooms. There's still 100 FEMA trailers in use. And our transitional housing right here in town, the Gateway project, is completely full. So we still have such a long way to go.
Organizations like Habitat for Humanity stepped up during the rebuilding efforts. Through its Almeda home ownership program, it helped people like Susan Alexander and her daughter Angel find a new home after losing their trailer.
First thing I did was call her, and I was just screaming in the phone, "We got it! We got it! We got it! We got a home!"
Over the course of a year, the two took multiple home ownership courses and did 500 hours of what Habitat calls sweat equity, ranging from flooring to painting to fencing on the home. Now it calls this triplex, next to other Habitat families, home.
I was exhausted, emotionally, physically, mentally. I was tired after the fire, but I think it did me good to be forced into doing this work. And I knew in the end, although I was exhausted, that I would have a home.
One of the biggest challenges for Talent today is commercial property owners coming back to the area, like the Malmgren garage, which was destroyed in the Almeda fire. That's changed thanks to a $200,000 grant awarded for its reconstruction back in June. The Talent Urban Renewal Agency says the site will become a mixed-use facility with flexible commercial space in the front and a 2-bedroom apartment in the back.
Step forward in helping us rebuild the garage and our community.
Over in Phoenix, according to county documents, of 116 single-family units lost, 92% have applied for building permits. Out of 284 mobile home spaces lost, only 21% have applied for a building permit. Yet only 12% of commercial structures lost have applied for a building permit. V&S Harley-Davidson arose from the ashes this June, celebrating its grand reopening. The celebration happening just 20 months after the old facility burned down in the Almeda fire.
It's amazing. It's amazing not only to be back home, but to see all these bikes and the people supporting us. It's just amazing. It was great to see all those bikes pull in. It just kind of welcomed us home, and it made us feel like we're back home.
If you drive through the small cities, you can see change almost daily. Exciting new developments are also on the horizon, like this new 55-unit, 4-story apartment complex to replace a single-level commercial strip mall that was burned behind Jack in the Box. The city of Phoenix says it hopes to have the building permits issued soon. While there still is more progress to go, 2 years later, Southern Oregon has come together in the effort to rebuild our resilient community.
We're really coming together as a region and making some really large-scale plans that will tie us all in to a cohesive effort to bring back our communities in a more fire-resilient way, in a more emergency-resilient way.